Welcome to the first ever XR Indies and Friends showcase. Strap in for 20 minutes of fresh looks at upcoming VR and MR games from both breakout indies and some studios you already know and love. We'll be finding out more about Innerspace VR's latest game and delving deep into the evolving world of mixed reality with titles like Living Room and Wall Town Wonders. Well, what are we waiting for? We're kicking off today with an all-new reveal. From former members of the Superhot team, Harpagun is a fast-paced VR shooter that mixes gravity-defying ray guns with exploding alien guts. Expect it next year on Quest, PlayStation VR 2 and PC VR. Next, let's turn our headsets into the ultimate game night device. From the developers of the Blasphemous series comes All On Board, a new platform that brings officially licensed tabletop faves into VR and MR. Popular games like The Binding of Isaac and Terraforming Mars have been carefully adapted to work seamlessly in headset, with full multiplayer support so you can enjoy game night wherever you are. You can even play solo, connect with others via cross-platform support, or join friends in board games they already own. Enable mixed reality support and match your game to a real-life surface while bringing friends virtually into your living room. Each title also comes with a comprehensive list of instructions and video tutorials. Every game comes with its own themed environment to make playing VR versions even more immersive. All of this and more is waiting for you when All On Board arrives on Steam and MetaQuest in Q1 of 2025. Next up, team up with four co-workers in the new game from the creators of Job Simulator. Dimensional Double Shift is a new cooperative party game that's played entirely with your hands.
Oh God!
Developer Owlchemy Labs brings its signature humor to this hectic experience, in which players clock in for a double shift at Gas and Grill, an omni-dimensional diner and service station. Work together to please your Conglomerate Corp overlords, fixing cars and serving up some kitchen chaos. And yes, you heard correctly, the entire game uses hand tracking controls. The only question left is, when can you start? Dimensional Double Shift launches tomorrow on MetaQuest in a free open beta named the Trainee Program. Keep an eye out for more dimensions, gameplay activities, and features added regularly. Next, we invite you on an epic RPG adventure in which you'll explore the stunning landscapes of your living room.
Nobody would have thought my curiosity could lead to such adventures. But maybe I bit off more than I could chew. I discovered a pathway to a realm of endless possibilities. Its people have come to rely on me as their protector. It's up to me to keep our world safe. I became a hero, a designer of weapons, a slayer of beasts. Battlegrounds became my new reality. The quests seemed endless. I sank deeper and deeper into the realms as my enemies grew in numbers. Survival is no simple task, but the spirit of adventure fuels me. Just one more try. This time, I will succeed.
Mythic Realms promises a unique blend of VR and MR questing, arriving later this year on MetaQuest. Also due very soon is the early access for strategic deck builder, Vestiges Fallen Tribes. Let's check it out. With both PC and VR play, Vestiges is sure to be a deep and thrilling strategy experience from the team that brought you Propagation Paradise Hotel. Look out for early access next week. Let's check out some new games and updates coming your way very, very soon. You Can't Scare Me is a multiplayer haunted house game. One unlucky player goes on the hunt for treasure, while others set up traps around the map and turn themselves into monsters to terrify the treasure hunter. The best part is you score points by getting them to scream. Look out for this release this spooky season. Raising money for Children's Cancer Research Fund, Cancer Blaster is a new add-on to GROKIT from £3 Games. Take down harmful cells in this VR and MR shooter that uses hand tracking for a seamless experience. Proceeds are going to the charity, so make sure to check it out on the Quest store. Bootstrap Island, the gorgeous realistic survival game, is coming to Viveport on September 30th. There's also a new major update for all players, Jungle Overlord, which includes the island's very first boss. He's a big one. VR Giants is a co-op platformer where VR and PC players work together across puzzles to regain their freedom. A new update will add the game's final levels this November that complete the story. And keep an eye out for some more announcements in the near future that you won't want to miss. Until then, grab the game over on Steam. Toy Trains has an awesome update for your favorite VR track builder. A brand new mixed reality mode is coming to the game today. Now you can enjoy building your dream train setups inside your home. The mixed reality mode is available in the just launched Viveport and Pico versions of the game, and it's also coming to MetaQuest via a free update. This is Airspace Defender, an innovative MR game that pays homage to a classic era of gaming. Manage your city's defenses and thwart enemy attacks with carefully timed strikes. Try the beta before it ends for a chance to win a free copy. And get ready for an early access launch in October. Wish lists are now available, so get off the pot. Hyperskate is the first game from brand new VR studio Fractal Grove. Hop onto hoverboards and skate through a seamless open world environment alongside friends in this fast-paced, free-flowing experience. Look out for more information as the game heads towards release in 2025. Now it's time to look at one of the most promising horror VR games on the horizon. Prepare yourselves, this is by Grit Alone.
Tell me about this Space Bermuda Triangle. Filled with hyper-aggressive extraterrestrials.
More of the same delusions.
Inspired by Dead Space with hints of Bioshock and Resident Evil 4, By Grit Alone has taken its cues from all the right games. And we can't wait for its new release window of November this year. We are now swiftly moving from sci-fi horror to wholesome sims. Bring the magic of the animal kingdom into your living room later this year. Animals are on the loose in your home in this cozy mixed reality eco-sim. Living Room lets you turn any surface in your home into an idyllic wildlife ecosystem. Simply map out your island, sprinkle in a little vegetation, then drop an adorable array of animals. Once populated, you'll need to care for your creatures, keeping them safe from predators and making sure you're meeting all their needs. Breed animals to grow your collection and unlock new color variations. You can even pick your favorite critters up and turn them into life-size pets that trot around your home. Just make sure they don't get into too much trouble. As you grow your sanctuary, you'll complete quests and goals to unlock new biomes. Each comes with their own set of species and even more objectives. There are even specific gameplay scenarios to complete for those looking for more of a challenge. You can also unlock dreamy decorations, allowing you to customize not only your islands, but even your home with Polaroids, plants, plushies, and more. Living Room launches this fall and is available to pre-order on the Meta Store right now. And for those of you who can't wait to play, join the Thoughtfish Discord for a chance to play the demo. Next, it's time to dig into Dig VR. In this light digging sim, you'll plant your roots in the charming town of Diglington and set to work scooping up earth and more with a range of attachments available. You probably already know that Dig VR comes with a full campaign for single player. But today we can confirm you'll also be able to jump into different modes to compete for the title of Excavating Extraordinaire in 2-player multiplayer. Whether you're digging around in sandbox mode or tackling one of Dig VR's many mini-games, there's plenty to do alongside friends. For example, Billy's Ball Pit Bonanza is where you'll be testing your scooping skills. Go head to head to see who can collect the most balls before the timer runs out. Next up is High Noon Hook-a-Duck. Set in the wild west of Diglington, prove that this is not your first rodeo as you collect as many cow ducks as you can before the bell rings. There's even a mini-game exclusive to multiplayer named Gauntlet. Put all your digging skills to the test across 2 demanding courses that will separate the mud from the soil. Be the envy of your friends as the ultimate digging pro in Dig VR, launching later this year. Walltown Wonders is a mixed reality game that turns your living room into a home for a burgeoning new town that's small in size but big in heart. Interact with animated inhabitants, work with them to construct towering buildings, and explore a world filled with minigames and surprises. Use hand tracking to reach out and directly interact with townsfolk as you guide their story, customize their appearance, and shape your settlements along the walls, floors, and tables of your home. This year's launch will only be the start for Walltown Wonders. Seasonal events and themed updates will drop year-round, offering new skins, buildings, and more minigames. Make sure to sign up to Cyborn's Discord channel to let them know what you want to see in the game's future as they begin work on a public roadmap. Get on at the ground floor as Walltown Wonders launches this year on MetaQuest. We love to see flat screen games making their way over to VR. The team at Blue Brain Games is bringing the first entry into their classic puzzle series, The House of Da Vinci, to headsets soon. Let's take a look. Travel to Florence, Italy to take on the role of Leonardo da Vinci's apprentice and hunt for your missing master as you tackle intricate puzzles and mysteries. Discover hidden items and immerse yourself in a beautifully realized version of Da Vinci's workshop. Developer Blue Brain Games is pulling out all the stops to ensure the original classic shines inside headsets. Explore the intricate design of the Renaissance period in an entirely new way, and prepare for a brand new angle on the original puzzles. Every challenge in the game has been reworked to support native interactions with VR motion controls. The House of Da Vinci VR launches on MetaQuest and PC VR in the near future. Next up, anyone for a spot of badminton? Take on a sporting classic with more than a few unusual twists. Badminton Time offers both realistic gameplay with precision controls and some party modes to mix up the rules. All to win conditions to add to the challenge in arcade mode, or get ahead of the competition by distracting them. Up to 4 players can compete in classic matches, or you can face off with AI on a series of courts that span the globe. 5 different minigames are awaiting at launch, each of which can be played in multiplayer. Aim for chests, snag moving targets, stop bombs from setting off, and more. Take your place on the court, as Badminton Time will be serving up a slice of sporting action this fall on MetaQuest. There's time for one last game today, and we've got something special lined up. To introduce the latest title from Innerspace VR, we'd like to hand it over to our friends at Schell Games, who are excited to sponsor today's final reveal. Thanks, Schell.
Hello XR indie fans, Jared Mason here. I am the Vice President of Design for Schell Games, a VR studio that launched Among Us VR, Until You Fall, and Puzzle Sculpt. I also happen to be the voice of the handler in our award-winning I Expect You to Die trilogy.
Oh, you are either very strong or that steering wheel was not attached correctly.
Schell Games is passionate about seeing the XR scene continue to grow and flourish, and we are very pleased to sponsor Innerspace VR for the XR Indies and Friends Showcase. Our team has enjoyed many of the games Innerspace VR has created, and we are so looking forward to their latest entry, One True Path. A game they've been teasing us about these past few weeks, showing an innovative blend of visual styles and gameplays, all pulled from the imaginary world of a mysterious gamebook author. Now, let's find out what it's all about.
The stuff you sent over is very confusing, you know. Can you stop being silly for once and send me the draft for the new book?
If you want to fight to retain all the rights, it'll have to go to court.
Sign the papers, or I'll take you to court, and then that'll be both our bloody legacies.
A knife in the back, that's my legacy. But which of the greedy sods did it? Back in the 90s, no one thought game books could be bestsellers. Except me, and I was so close to another breakthrough. I just needed a new twist.
Welcome, adventurer. You found your way to Fiendish Fates, the best-selling gamebook series, now by phone.
There you are!
Well, adventurer, are you ready for more? You have merely begun your journey through the perilous worlds of the imagination. Climactic battles, mind-melting puzzles, and dramatic escapes all await you, if you have the courage to choose. Ultimately, your path is your own.
Find out who killed me. Find the path.
Play the entire first part of One True Path today for free. Head over to the Quest Store or Steam to download. That brings us to the end of our first XR Indies and Friends show. Thank you to all of the developers who took part today, and thank you for tuning in. Don't forget, we'll be back with the return of the VR Game Showcase in early 2025, bringing some huge blockbuster reveals along with us. See you next year.